What is up, guys? Day 6 of the 30-day wholesaling challenge. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing exactly how to pick the best real estate wholesaling markets, virtual markets, how to find the best zip codes. Guys, I'm going to reveal a lot today that nobody really talks about, knows about in wholesaling real estate. I will 100%, I can give you my word, my bond, that I'm going to give you information that nobody else besides me and Rick show you about wholesaling real estate. Nobody talks about. It's all secret. Nobody wants to tell you. Your favorite guru, I guarantee they're not talking about this, and they're really not going to talk about the things that we're talking about because it goes against their grain, and it goes against a lot of the stuff that they preach, which isn't bad, but it's definitely stuff that they just keep off limits. And what I always do on this channel is I always bring out the truth about this industry, and not the sexiest or coolest things, but the stuff that actually is going to get you a lot of great results. And this is going to be really cool. So I'm going to show you exactly how to find the best zip codes in your market. This is definitely something gurus don't talk about, which I'm just going to tell you straight up. I'm going to show you how to steal the best wholesaling markets from just, everyone. A couple of effects I'll do, but I'm actually going to show you a method today, which I haven't really spoke about. I spoke about once of how to find successful teams in wholesaling that are doing really good virtually and how to steal their market and destroy it. Because between you and me, I'm going to show you how you can find really bad wholesalers that are making a lot of money, go in their business, actually do the good tactics in wholesaling and just destroy it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to show you how these people have their secret, really good markets and how to actually reveal it too. I don't care. I'm going to show you exactly how to become successful in this. So I'm really excited for it today, guys. I'm going to show you how to pick the best markets, the hottest markets, everything like that today. So guys, you know what's up. I'm here to help everyone. So do me a big favor before we break it down, before we get into it. Do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, comment below your questions, and you guys know I'm here to help the people out and help you make some money. So without further ado, let's get the intro going. Let's break it down. Let's get it going. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up and get the guy go Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up. Get up.
Let's get it, guys. I'm excited. So I'm going to show you exactly today how to pick the best markets, the hottest markets, the best ones for wholesaling real estate, guys. You already know the drill. We're helping you guys out here build the real estate wholesaling empire of your dreams, the business of your dreams, and everything you need to know about that. So if you're ready to go, if you're excited about that, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that like button, subscribe, and we're going to break it down. We got a special Monday live today because that's how basically the process, the curriculum of the 30-day challenge basically went. We're going live today was the best for me, my time schedule and everything like that. So we're breaking it down, guys. I'm really excited. So let's break down the hottest markets for wholesaling real estate and exactly how you can do it today. So without further ado, let's get it going. Quick disclosure, guys. Always put my disclosure on here. I'm not a lawyer, realtor, financial advisor, CPA, seek legal professional advice before doing anything, especially real estate, right? Whatever. Okay. I'll put some legitimacy to that. So fine, do it. So today I'm going to break down exactly how to find the hottest real estate wholesaling markets. We're going to basically find the markets you should be going after, the best ones for wholesaling real estate and for virtual wholesaling, and which ones you should be going after, the ones that are going to be the best results in real estate, and exactly overall how to find the best market. Because I know this is a big question I always get. I love wholesaling real estate. I want to get into it. I'm in the quote unquote danger zone. I don't know which one to be going after. And Zach, I need some help. And this is the perfect video for you. I'm really excited. And hey, if you were trying to find a perfect virtual wholesaling market, this is going to be another really good one for you guys too, because a lot of people have a lot of questions, and this is probably going to answer a lot of them. I'm going to get a lot of trouble for this video. like always, but I think it's worth the trouble and get into in this video just because I can help the people out and show you exactly everything you need to know. So here's the biggest question, what makes a good wholesaling market, right? It comes down to two factors: deals to wholesalers ratio and what I call the teenage success factor. And not very conventional, the way I name this or the way it works, but there's a method to my madness, I promise you. So let's break down the two methods of what makes a good wholesaling market. The number one, the one I've talked about the most, is the deals to wholesalers ratio. So that's basically how many deals there are in a real estate wholesaling market versus how saturated the market is. And then you got that teenage success factor. So let me sort of explain both of them and show you examples for it. So for example, deals to wholesaler ratio, right? You got, let's say Miami. Okay. Miami has a lot of real estate wholesaling deals because it's a big city, right? The problem is there's a ton of wholesalers. And relatively, like if you look at, let's do Atlanta versus Miami, right? Atlanta has less real estate wholesaling deals. Straight up, less real estate wholesaling deals. But actually, no, I'm doing the math here. No, Atlanta. Okay, so you look at Miami and Atlanta. Sorry, I'm thinking of this the other way. Miami has a bigger population, but less wholesaling deals because the ARV is so high. So that's the interesting part. So technically, Miami and Atlanta are pretty even on the amount of wholesaling deals there are. They're pretty even, but the problem is Atlanta has a lower population, so there's a lot less wholesalers in that market. The problem is ARV is so high in Miami, there's less deals, and there's still deals, but it's not insane. So that's why Atlanta's actually a decent real estate wholesaling market, is because there's a lot of deals, there's a lot of wholesalers, but there's enough deals where those wholesalers are fine. In Miami, there's a lot of wholesalers, but there's not a lot of deals out there. And of course, there's deals, there's huge ones, but not a ton, And let's say I go to, for example, like Detroit, huge population, huge, like insane amount of wholesaling deals because the ARV is lower. And really, it really talks about ARV to a point. If ARV is lower, there's usually more wholesaling deals. More people are willing to sell for a discount on a distressed asset when there's a lower ARV versus if, we're talking about over 5, 6, 7, 100,000. So Atlanta versus Miami's a lot bigger, the metro. The problem is the ARV is so much higher in Miami that there's less deals. So same population, but there's less. The ARV is a lot lower in Atlanta, Sandy Springs, like that type of area. That's why it's going to be a better market, right? I mean, there's same amount of wholesalers, just more deals, right? For example, let's go to, let me think of like a smaller market like Fresno, California. There's an insane, because Fresno is really low ARV for the state, insane amount of deals. A decent amount of wholesalers, not a ton. So that ratio works really well. And the best ones are the ones that no one talks about. Influencers push a lot of markets, and that causes like a lot of issues. And that's a big one you guys got to understand, is it causes a lot of issues when, for example, I tell everyone to go after, I'm going to say it, like Dayton, Ohio. No one needs to talk about Dayton, Ohio. Ton of deals, barely any wholesalers. And that worked so well, guys. Now there's markets like that. I'm going to show you how to find that market for you, but you just got to understand that that's sort of a thing that's true, right? And the next part's the teenage success factor. In my opinion, if you can find someone just bragging about like this weird one-off market and they're a teenager and they start out, they're really not good at talking to sellers. They're frankly just pretty bad at wholesaling, but they're going after here and they got I'm not calling them bad, but they have zero experience in wholesaling and they're doing really successful and they don't really have too much good experience. Now, a lot of people can do that, but the thing is, if someone who's got decent experience or like decent skill set goes into it something, it's like playing video games on easy mode. And that's the truth. So there's different pockets in the country that are like that. So if I can be in a market where, let's say I live in Atlanta and I can make 100K a year there, that's my skill set, make 100K in Atlanta, right? If I go to like this weird market in like Western Arkansas that like these kids from Brooklyn are making a ton of money and they just started like a month ago, they're making $30,000 checks. If I put my efforts into that, I could be probably making 500K. And that's just because right. So that's the way I sort of look at it. You see like people brand new, not doing well. If it's a good market, it doesn't matter if you're a bad wholesaler per se, you can actually do pretty decent. And that's what I've seen. For example, I've done virtual wholesaling in like Detroit, and I've done virtual wholesaling in like a harder market, like Stockton. My wholesaling skills aren't different, right? My skills aren't different. Skills are the same. I get different results though. So this was something I did when I did like Detroit versus Greenville, South Carolina. Like I did way better in Detroit because ARVs were lower, and that was a better market for me. Same thing when I did Nashville and I did Knoxville, Tennessee. Like both of those cities, same marketing, same type of lists, everything like that when I was starting out in wholesaling. Here's something really weird. And this is something that changes a lot of people's perspectives on stuff, but this is really cool. But I did so much better in Knoxville. I probably 5x my results in Knoxville than I did in Nashville, just because the sellers were easier, the ARVs were lower, and I just did better. So it's not because I was a worse or better wholesaler. It's just, the ratio is just a little different there. And ARV has a thing. It's not a perfect science, but that's the way I do it. And how did I find Knoxville? A ton of 18, 19-year-olds were just bragging about doing deals in Knoxville when I was like 18, 19 years old on these big groups. And I'm like, whoa. And here's the cool part. I just marketed that and I did way better than them. And that's how I do it. And that's how you should be doing it. So everyone asks here, what about Texas? Guys, Texas is amazing. I'm going to show you how you can figure out. Actually, I have a, for my Texas people, let me show you. This is pretty cool. I didn't even know people are going to keep calling Texas. Let's use Texas, for example, right? Texas, Houston, let's go Houston, Texas. Huge. Harris County is massive. Top 5 counties in the United States, I'm pretty sure. Top 10 at least, okay? Houston is massive. I think the top 4 or 5 cities, like by population in the country. And so a lot of people in Houston, we got Kenny in the house, right? He's commenting, right? Here's the thing. Houston's got a ton of deals. Huge market. And let me pop up, like, I'm not going to pop it up, but like you have cities like San Diego that are similar to Houston. So let me figure this out. What's San Diego's population? San Diego's population is 1.4. And then what is Houston's population? Houston's population is 2.3. Okay, even bigger. Actually, let's do Austin. Houston is twice the size of Austin. Okay, so that's one thing you got to understand. Houston's twice the size of Austin. Why is Houston better? Houston's got a way lower ARV, and that's kind of the difference. When ARVs are lower, it really doesn't matter of how big the population. A lot of people are like, don't go after big population centers. It comes down more about ARV, after repair value. Houston works because ARVs are low. Detroit works because ARVs are low. Austin, Texas doesn't work because ARVs are high. And that's a Texas example, right? Dallas ARVs are still okay. So it's really not the biggest deal in the world, right? Let's go back to example like California. San Diego, no good, right? Like it's insane around the country, And then you go like a 1.4, like let's do Boston, right? Boston, what's Boston's population, right? Boston's got a big population. Why doesn't Boston work? For most people, Boston's got 689, so whatever. Washington, D.C., 707. So like their ARVs are too high, and that's the problem. And that's why some places in Massachusetts work like Western Massachusetts, because ARVs are lower. So that's one example. If you can have your ARV under 350, it's going to help you out. Under $350,000. So just remember that for a second, right? That's one really big factor I could say. And this comes back to one thing, and I'm going to get into this example of like Houston. I'm going to show you the teenage factor in Houston. But if like the median sales home in your market is under 350, 300, that's going to be a fine market. People are willing to take a discount on the property, sell for cash, just get rid of an ugly house that is below 200, 250 because it is a cheaper house, right? You got $1 million house in the middle of Berkeley, California, and it's run down. They're not willing to get rid of it for cash. They still want the most for it because it's a bigger asset. That's how humans work. Some people are like that. Some people aren't like that. So just understand that for a perspective. And hey, you got people that own a $20,000 mobile home in the middle of Alabama that's worth $4,000, and they're going to want the most for it, right? Just like overall, when you look at an overall statistics of people, most people, if the asset, the real estate's under 250, 300 technically too. They're willing to sell it for a discount. So just understand that. Okay. And I have my top 25 virtual wholesaling markets video, right? Like a lot of them are like that. But like for most people being successful, it really comes down to that. So it's a good market or not, right? There's a lot of wholesale, a lot of deals. ARV's lower, and a lot of people are doing well. So it's like Houston, Texas. ARV's lower. This seems like a good candidate, right? Does it have the second factor? ARVs are lower. Population's decent, right? There's a lot of deals being done there. So we're like, we go back here, right? And we're like, okay. So deals to wholesales ratios, okay, like nothing insane. So like, does it have that it factor, right? That teenage success factor? And the answer is yes. There's a ton of 18, 19, 20-year-olds I interview all the time that they make a ton of money driving for dollars and cold calling government lists, and they brag about it online that they do all these deals in Houston, okay? A lot of them. And let me show you an example. Like, so how do you find this teenage success factor? I go on Facebook and I see people posting. So this is a post. I want to keep people's names private. I was telling you this guy or gal, they closed this deal. They're bragging about it online in Houston, Texas, right? Why do people brag online? I don't know. Maybe they're selling a course or something. I don't know. He made $4,000 in Texas, right? Whatever. A lot of these people like bragging online on Facebook groups. Cool, right? Like honestly, I don't care. But I'm going to use them bragging, use it to my advantage. So this guy's saying, thank you, Lord, all the stuff. His profile picture is him flexing behind a car, do it for intention. I don't know. Nothing against the guy or gal here, but they're flexing on the car, pain in the butt, the whole spiel. You see this all the time on Facebook groups. So you got a guy, all this stuff, $4,000 in Houston. So I'm like, okay, well, if this teen guy or gal is making money in Houston, maybe that's that it factor, right? And that's one thing. It's like, okay, well, if he's doing it, fine, right? Like, guys, you can read the whole thing. He's just trying to like do some whatever, right? And then here's another guy posted a $4,000 check, and then he had his escrow company on there in Houston, Texas for a Houston deal. He got the memo and stuff. It got a $4,000 deal. These aren't like insanely big deals, but like, here's the thing. Here's the thing you got to understand. It's like, I don't care if you're flex or not. I know that teenagers and young guys and gals, they're making money in this market, which probably means like an average person can do well, right? And that's the thing you got to understand. If like the average person or below average like skill set for wholesaling can do well in a market, it's probably a good market. So I see teenagers making money in this market. ARV's lower, bigger population, probably gonna be doing good. You don't see a ton of people bragging about San Diego like this, right? There's like 50 of these examples, right? And I have interviews with people from Houston doing well. So you got to understand that you don't see a lot of people out of Miami bragging. You don't get like 10 of these posts every single month, right? But I see a lot from there. I saw some people a lot of people like out in the city of Nebraska. I'm not going to go, talk about it, but like city of Nebraska, right? And they're bragging about this. Decent population, right? So just understand that. So like Ryan's asking here, Ryan's like, how do you find these teenagers that flex? Well, I'm going to show like, these are screenshots. I was legit this morning. I just made the PowerPoint this morning. I was getting some coffee. Took me, not crazy amount to write this thing, but like I literally went on to Facebook. I literally went on to Google. No, I went to Facebook. I searched Houston space deal space check space. And I'm part of like all the groups on Facebook. And like, these are the two first that popped up. There's like 5-10 of them. Right. And like, I'm protecting the names obviously, but like, it's really not hard. So like, I went Knoxville, right? Knoxville check space deal, right? Like I'll go live with you guys. I'll show, we're live right now, but like, I'll show you. But like people are bragging about it. Like it's pretty easy to find it. And even in my group, like people brag about checks all the time. Now, hey, it's motivational. I love it. Right. But like, you can see where they're doing their deals and, just kind of figure it out more or less. So like, that's how I'm telling you right now, nobody talks about this because, gurus feel like it's like, above them or something, or like, it's not, they might think it's not ethical. I don't really care to the, like, if people are bragging and flexing on the gram on Facebook, why don't you use that? Like a lot of people like, don't like that. Some people do. I don't care. Some people roll their eyes, but like, if you see all these teenagers flexing, why don't you just go steal their market? Right. It's for example, it's like if you see all these teenagers flexing, like let's say that it's 1848. All these teenagers are flexing. They're finding all this gold in San Francisco. It's like, well, the adults are going to come in and say, oh, you're a kid. You got a pickaxe. You're finding it. Well, I own a mining company in Alaska. You're bragging about doing all this gold mining here. Like, well, let's go in and get the full equipment, right? And that's kind of the point I'm trying to tell you guys today. It's like, find like the small time wholesalers that are doing really well, and people can't keep it to themselves. Some people just can't keep it to themselves, a secret like that. They got to brag and flex and make themselves feel good, and let them do it, right? And it's pretty cool. And I just say, like, it works really well. So, not to say anything wrong. Like, we have some guys like that, like showing that they do deals, and it's inspirational. It's great. I interview them. It's awesome. But like, use some of that, right? And that's the honest truth. And there's always oddities out there, right? There's always that person that's bragging about something out there, but like, just know that, right? So find people bragging, find people flexing, sometimes for attention. Not everyone, but like some people do an inspirational post, right? Like that's something I'm talking about, like the people bragging, you know? So search city, space deal, space check. And then people are going to be, they're doing their motivational post on there. Remember, if a newbie is doing a check at 123 city, it's worth considering. You know, now guru posting or a fake guru, people can fake checks all the time, right? So like that's why I'm looking here. It's like, okay, this check's from an escrow company. It looks kind of real. People still fake things, so you want to find multiple ones. Like if you find 5 or 6 in like a month, you're like, okay, that's probably a decent area, right? You don't do the one-off thing, because there's always going to be a guy doing a deal in like New York City. So, you know, but like not a ton. So just understand that. Go use these Facebook groups as inspiration. And it's definitely something that you have to be doing. And it's definitely it's a big change. So just understand that, guys. Like it's definitely different. So how else do you find good markets, right? So that's number one, right? Like that's the number one easiest way. But like, how do we find other good markets, right? So for example, I have a top 25 markets. So in freewholesaling.com, FREE wholesaling.com, I have a video. And that video basically is my top 25 virtual wholesaling markets. Now, of course, every wholesaler is going after those markets. I made a top 25, not even close. There's thousands of great markets in the United States, but I got my top 25, and they're pretty big enough where it's like I'm not exposing things too much. I exposed Beaumont, Texas, so it's true, and that is a big problem. So I did talk about Beaumont, Texas on there, and amazing market, but because that got hit with hurricanes and a lot of wholesalers are on there now, people are kind of on that, but there's a lot of markets. So, for example, here, I made my top 25 markets on here. I'm going to give an example. One of the markets was Nashville, and then Nashville's kind of gotten a little more saturated, right? But the best markets are suburbs of decent markets. So go to my top 25 videos and go after the suburbs of that. For example, Nashville is not the best. Like it's average right now, that market. But Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is, let me show you a map. I don't want to show it, but like, it's like, 20, 30 minutes. I know probably someone from Murfreesboro on here can tell me, but like, it's just like just outside of that. These wholesalers aren't going after that. They're going after Nashville, right? So they're not going off the pot of gold next to it. So actually, let me break down. Let me show you a map, Google Maps. So this whole wholesaling real estate industry, a lot of gurus really control a lot of it. And that, I think that's a problem to a point. These gurus drive me crazy, but like, all right, let's get out of Florida, for example. All right. So let me share my screen and kind of show you like where I'm telling you. So a lot of gurus will say, I'm going after this market out of it, right? So for example, like we're here, right? So if I'm searching here, like Nashville, all these gurus say go to Nashville, then everyone goes to Nashville. Here's the cool part about wholesaling influencers, right? Like they all say go to Nashville. Like this is insane, but this is absolutely true. What about the best market is never Nashville. It is Dixon, Franklin, Murfreesboro, Smithfield, Cookeville, Sparta. What guru do you know talks about Toluma, Tennessee? Nobody. Guess what happened? That means no, there's not a lot of virtual wholesalers in this market, not a lot of wholesalers in general, right? Clarksville, amazing, right? So like we can go west, like Memphis, right? Nobody talks about the markets outside of Memphis, right? And it goes down to everything, right? So I'll talk about this too. Like everyone talks about Louisville sometimes. No one talks about Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, Shelbyville, Frankfort, Georgetown, right? Cincinnati, Dayton. But like no one talks about Cincinnati and Dayton are one of the best markets out here. But like no one talks about Middleton, Hamilton, Wilmington, Chillicothe, Jackson. Like Nobody talks about that, right? The gurus all talk about Columbus, and then they'll go do Columbus, right? Everyone talks about what? Cleveland, right? No one really talks about Akron too much, or like between these two, Youngstown. I know a lot of people in Youngstown. They don't really brag about it too much, but like I'm kind of exposing it. But like no one really talks about that. Warren, like what? Worcester, Canton. That's where Tua is going to be one day. New Philadelphia, like I'm just telling you, like Pittsburgh. No one really talks about Pittsburgh too much, but like these little markets in between, like this is where the real money's at. I don't understand. Nobody talks about it. I don't like talking about too much because I don't expose any markets I'm in. But like it's it's killer, right? She's in Murfreesboro. Like it's killer, and yeah, we're gonna leave her like chilled out. But like the suburbs are a lot cheaper and they're a lot better. So I'm just going down to the example here. I get sick of it. Everyone does Buffalo, right? Or not everyone, but like, no, what wholesaler? Do you guys know a wholesaler influencer, something that's big enough that talks about Erie, Pennsylvania? Nobody. I'm telling you right now, what is Erie, Pennsylvania's population, right? Let's do some research on Erie, Pennsylvania. Erie, Pennsylvania has a population of 96,000. That is a really good amount of wholesaling deals in Erie, Pennsylvania. Erie, Pennsylvania has a median home price. I'm going to expose some Erie people. They're going to be very upset with me on this one, but here's the truth. Erie, Pennsylvania has an average ARV of $153,000. Okay? 100,000 people in this city. Okay? Under 160 ARV, ton of wholesaling real estate deals. Pennsylvania is a great state to be wholesaling at. Nobody's talking about something like this. No. So when I tell you go to Richmond, that's my number one market. That is technically a way better market than any of my top ones I've listed. But there's thousands of places like that. It is the suburbs that no one's talking about with lower ARVs. Now, there's less buyers, obviously, but there's more deals that makes up for the less buyers. Some water. And that's the truth. So many places like I say, I generally stick to states like this, like the Midwest, okay? The Southeast, like Port St. Lucie. Nobody, because I grew up on the Treasure Coast here. So like I grew up here, right? Rick was here, right? Why are you drinking? Because I got coffee, bro. I got coffee. It's decaf, but I got coffee. I need something warm when I'm speaking for hours. But born in Port St. Not born in Port St. Lucie, but the thing is, everyone went after Miami, Broward, Palm Beach, and then they went to Orlando. They skipped Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie has a population, I think, over 100,000, right? What's Port St. Lucie's population? Hold on. PSL. Port St. Lucie has that's where I am at. 195,000. Okay? 195,000 people legit. I'm telling you right now. They did Miami, Palm Beach, skip Port St. Lucie, got 200,000 people with a relatively low ARV and went straight to Orlando. They ignore a big population because no gurus ever talked about it. Now, some did, obviously, but like they're all hiding. And that is the honest truth. So just understand that, guys. It drives me crazy. And then Brandon says, Erie doesn't give you a wholesale. Brandon, how many real estate wholesaling deals have you done in Erie? I'm very curious. Berks County. I kind of been talking about that lately. No one used to talk about Berks County. Amazing one. Okay. Oh, Erie doesn't give out. There's a ton of real estate deals, and I would beg to differ with you here. Let me know how many wholesaling deals you've done there. But yeah. So Brandon's done none. So Brandon, I don't want to call you out, but like, why are you going to say there's not a lot of wholesale fees if you've never wholesaled there? I've wholesaled markets where the average ARV is 50 grand and my average wholesale deal is 10K. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm telling you right now. Oh, wait, Tennessee, what now? Guys, I've never drank in my life. I don't drink. So FYI, I did not do that on a live either, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is you guys like there's no magic market. You have to find it. And if I go out and tell you a market, I have tens of thousands of people that are going to go after that market. And then that's not going to be a good market, right? I got to be careful with the following I have. I don't have this crazy ego. I think I'm like the biggest guy ever, but like, we have almost 52,000 people in the wholesaling group. If I tell all those people to go after this market, this is a good market, like ear's probably destroyed right now. That's why I don't like talking, because it's destroyed. Everyone's going to be going after that. And that's it. So like Jason's like, what about New Jersey? Look at the ARVs there and figure it out from there, right? And that's the way you have to look at things. So I'm just going down a map and just trying to help you out and show you. Let me know if this is helpful for you guys. But like, this is where my mind goes, and this is how I find my best markets. I'm not listing some of my best markets. It's like an Erie, but it's not Erie, I promise you. Buffalo's okay. Rochester's okay. But like, these markets in between are amazing, right? And like, all right, let's go to the Southeast, right? Let's go back here. All right, let's do I love Fayetteville, right? No one used to ever talk about Fayetteville. Until I was actually the first influencer in wholesaling to be talking about Fayetteville more than once about how it's a decent real estate wholesaling market. Couple, but like not insane. I was one of the first ones too. And Fayetteville is one that no one, like at a big population center, no one really talked about it too much. Folks, like if you want to see where there are army bases, military bases. So I'm going to show you military bases with population. This is now I'll give you another secret, right? Fayetteville used to have I'm pretty sure Fayetteville has a big army base, right? And you just look at like markets around there, they do really well. So like that's how I figured out Fayetteville. I looked at army bases. Obviously, I knew about Fayetteville from one of the greatest rappers ever, Cole World. I call Fayetteville Cole World because it is Cole World. I think his parents were in the mill. I think it's something like that. I don't quote me on that. I met J. Cole once. I'm not gonna get into that story, but love Cole World. It'll destroy anyone on a feature. But I'm telling you, like that's how I figured out where it was, right? And got Fort Bragg on here, like not like huge military town, but like Fayetteville's got like that going on. So that's another really good. People are coming in and out, right? There's some industry going on. So like these are big. Fort Bragg's like one of the biggest ones. It's west of Fayetteville, but like that's where a lot of the Fayetteville people, there's 23,000 military families there, right? And I'm not telling you to go after military families for wholesaling, but like a lot of people, but like it makes like a city out of nothing, and like not like insanely like big population centers. A lot of renters, right? Fort Campbell, outside of wherever it's at, Fort Hood, like outside of like these cities, like where's Fort Benning, like around there, So like I searched Fort Benning, and like something outside of there, so it's by Columbus, right? That's probably a pretty decent. Is that where the I think the U.S. I can't say that word. It's SNIP training, R space E training. I think that's where the official Army one, like the big, like really cool one. So shout out to them. But I think that's where they train. And like that's a big one too. We got some good ones here, Air Force Base, all this stuff. Even my market, like Port St. Lucie great. Fort Pierce. Fort Pierce used to be where the official Navy SEAL training used to be in Fort Pierce, Florida, which is right next to Port St. Lucie. That's where the original SEALs, actually the National Navy SEAL Museum isn't still in Fort Pierce, where the old training center is. Now, I'm not, but guess what? One of the best wholesaling markets, the one I'm in, is right there. That's where I grew up. So that's just another tip I can give to you guys about like how to find really good markets that nobody talks about. But like secrets like that is like stuff that no one likes talking about at all. But like, it's really like, it's insane. There's a lot of PSL wholesalers here. Jesus. Just recorded a video of another deal I did there today, but woo, I'm telling you. So like it's hit the BRAC list. BRAC list of military relocating has thousands of, I don't know much about that. Shout out to my active duty service people out here, but like, I know like Tampa has an Air Force base. Not Air Force Base, a military base. It might be Air Force. I'm not too sure. I know they have a base. I've been there a couple times. But I'm telling you, like but that doesn't mean that doesn't make Tampa like the best market ever, right? Because the ARV is too high. But this just makes it sound like this makes me, trying to understand for you guys, like military cities, like in the United States, like what makes a good market or not. And there's no presentation, whatever I get to, but like this is how like you figure it out, and it works really well, ladies and gentlemen. So here's a little graphic I get. Like there's things around there, but like here's a quick graphic you can like sort of use. How to find a good virtual wholesaling market, right? I avoid the big metro market areas with big ARVs. I made this like I think 2 years ago, so like I'm trying to like switch a little more, but it's really valuable. I think find markets where other wholesalers virtually do deals, right? Don't reinvent the wheel, right? Look at people bragging. 2 to 400,000 population is decent. Like you go above it, but the ARV's got to be decent. But like the small to medium ones are amazing. I think in today's times you can go even lower than that with population wise. Make sure there's some cash buyers there. You can use list source hacks. Metro markets with low rents, small markets with larger rents. These are just little tips I can give to you. They're going to help you out and give you success in wholesaling. So just understanding that, guys, it's going to give you the success that you need. So that's honestly it. So like use the Facebook hack too. Let me show you so let's break down how to find the best zip codes, right? Let me show you how to find the best zip codes for wholesaling real estate. So let's say I do Erie, Pennsylvania, right? Like that's my market I want. Okay. Erie, Pennsylvania. That's what I've chosen, right? So if I chose Erie, Pennsylvania, and I want to find the best zip codes, how am I going to figure it out? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my list source hack, which we have at freewholesaling.com. It's in the module there, so check that out. But also look up where wholesalers are posting deals and then find out actively where these cash buyers are seeking deals. So if I go to Erie, Pennsylvania, and I go like kind of the Pennsylvania or Western Pennsylvania, like wholesaling groups or the real estate investing groups, hey, I'm going to talk to cash buyers and say, hey, where are you looking to buy? Like, oh, this is like a really hot area. This is one we want. You don't have to do your own research. The cash buyer will tell you because they've already done their research, right? And it works really well when you're in a new market, right? So I always look up Facebook groups and see where a lot of wholesalers are. So like, for example, Port St. Lucie's got like 10, 12. It might actually do my entire market, right? Probably 25, 30 zip codes I wholesale in, right? Like ish. My local market, right? The majority of my $75,000 plus deals are done on 3 zip codes. 3. Okay. Doing the math, that's less than 10, 15, less than 20%. And I mean, that's a lot less, right? What's 3? 5%, right? 3 divided by 15, right? Let's do, that's 20%. Wait, I have like 30. Yeah, 10%. So 10% of all the zip codes have most of the deals. This is the 80-20 rule, right? Where 80% of your results are going to be from 20% of your actions. And just understand, if you are going after this, you can understand pretty quick where the hot zips are, and that's going to give you a lot of really good results. So if I can go after Facebook and see where a lot of wholesalers are doing deals, where they're posting. So I look at the Erie people posting real estate wholesaling deals in Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm going to figure out what some of the best little pockets in there. And it's going to help you out a lot. So I'll go to Facebook here and just kind of show you. Erie cash buyer. I'm going to search Erie cash. Cash buyer. Right. And I'm going here. Where is it? I'm just trying to find a group really quick. Okay. Here's a small little group I found. Let's see here. All right. Bet. All right. So let me show you this. So here is a group I am this is live, right? It is 5:44 p.m. right now. So like this is a live video. Okay. And so I'm literally just doing this live. So I don't know what's going to pop up on my thing. So just FYI for everyone. But like I searched here, Erie, like cash buyer, and the Erie, Bedford, Whiteford, Erie, Ida, Petersburg, Monroe, homes for public sale or rent, or whatever, right? So I'm just going to go to like a lot of these wholesalers, right? Coming soon. It's probably not a good one, but like I'm going to search like cash buyer and just figure it out really quick. So I'm going to search cash buyer. Search. And so This could fail miserably. I have no idea, but I'm just doing it. Like I'm just taking action. That's where you find it out. So, like for example, like Justin Ostrom, any cash buyers are looking for properties, DM me, right? Needed. I have a cash buyer. Blah 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 blah. We buy mortgages for cash and kind of stupid stuff. Hoel called to receive a offer. So, for example, I'm going to look at Ricky Howell. He looks like a wholesaler. Nothing bad with him, but like, let me see he's posting any deals. So he posted a deal here. Give us a call. I don't know the address there. Let's see. He's not posting any deals right now. So never mind. We're going to skip him here. But I'm just going to keep going on like cash deals. So here's, no. Cool. So I'm just going to try to find people listing it. So green class stagers, no. Here's another one. I'm just going to look for wholesalers that are posting their deals. This guy's in Toledo. So we'll do another one. But like, you just got to keep going in groups and looking. I'll go to like a big wholesaling group and search. Erie might not even pop up because not a lot of wholesalers are talking about it. But like I go to Houston and I can find people addressing and use those zip codes. And then that's probably the best thing you can do. So just FYF there. So let's see. Anything else on this side here? No, that's pretty much it on the slides there. But like, I want to tell you guys, like going after these lists that like are kind of outside areas that no one's talking about, that's going to be where a lot of the success is going to be. So we need the cheat sheet. So it is under the module of finding the best virtual wholesaling deal. It's kind of like at the end of it, and then I'll show you how to use list source on there. Kind of find the zip code hack on there. So I'll leave some for freewholesaling.com for you guys to be going after, but y'all should be going after free wholesaling. So yeah, if you want to see the PowerPoint slides, I don't post them just in the video. So pause them, take notes, screenshot. They're always going to be here. I back up all the lives and videos. So if it's ever get taken down or whatever, I always can repost it or switch it up, or the info is not lost forever, right? And that's so I can let's say social media wants to take down all of my videos forever, right? I haven't backed up where I just make my own website and post it for you guys, so the information's not lost. So like, don't worry about that. Gurus are they're very slick. So just understand, guys, that the best markets are the ones that no one's talking about. And I've been saying it like 4 times in a row, like a million. I know a lot of people are getting sick of it, but it's the ones that no one's talking about. The ones that you're figuring out with the ARVs lower, decent population, probably over 50K for the city or county. Just be going after it. And there's one in Indiana I'm not going to talk about, but like it's outside Indianapolis. Indianapolis is actually a really good market, but like it's in between like another metro. It's like kind of big, like 150 population. No one talks about it, right? And let me figure out, like, I'm actually curious how many cities in USA over 100,000. There is currently 317 cities. Okay, I was actually wrong. Not that. Actually, you know what? If we do over 50, then yes. So let me do a quick statistic for you guys here. There is 317 cities with a population over 100,000 people living in the city. Erie's not even in that, right? Let's do, can we do 50? 50,000. There are 780 cities with the population over 50,000. Okay. That's only grown. Okay. So I would say, if let's say we do 30,000, right? That's over 1,000. There's thousands of markets. Okay. Thousands. So many markets. Okay. Over that. So even if like you don't even know what you're doing, you can do spreadsheets of populations and then median sales prices. And look at, so actually, let me see if I can find that spreadsheet for you so you guys have a link to it. But like a spreadsheet, data of median home prices and populations for cities. I'm gonna try to find this for you guys. If I go to census.gov, it actually might be on here. I don't know if it'll be, this is I'll go to data here. Housing data sets. 2019. No. Let me see if I found a table. You guys can you guys are smart enough, right? Let me look at a data table. So there's like one right here. The average sales price of new manufactured houses. Like, I'm not going to break that down too much, but like, let me find one more for you guys. There's one where you can download it. City data. I think this is the one. So I'll do Alabama. So yeah, let's do this. Let me show you the link to here, and we'll just play around with this, and then I'm going to get in some Q&A. But like, I'm just trying to show you like where to find the best market. So let's play around with this really quick, just so you guys can figure it out. So I'm going to go to like www.city-data.com. Okay. And we're just going to go around town and sort of look, right? Because not every market's going to be good. Like, all right, let me do one bad market so you know which one's a bad one. Let's do Boca Raton, Florida. Boca Raton, Florida has a population of 98,000. Oh, that's a good deal. Boca Raton median home price is 546,000. So that is a no, right? And that is kind of the point I'm trying to show you guys. You got to have the three things: ARV, population. Okay, ARV and population are pretty much the two things. And then three is if you can find wholesalers doing deals there. Not a must, right? But like, honestly, that's what I'm going to do. So let's go to city-data.com. Let's sort of look at some data here. I'm a data nerd, so I like the stuff. So let's do it by state, right? I do states, schools, all the stuff, right? So let's go to cities. Let's do, they have interactive maps too, which are kind of cool. If you get really into stuff, you know, assessments. Does assessments work? Let's do Indiana. So you kind of got these three areas, right? Marion County. No, okay, we're not doing that. We're just going to do cities. So let's do cities, and let's do, what's a decent one, right? North Carolina. I like North Carolina. So we have residents here, right? There's a lot of like statistics, housing unit changes. You get really complicated with this stuff, right? Get really complicated. I don't think they have property values, but you can find something that's like that, right? Median household pricehold income. So I don't care about that per se, but I care more about, what is it? Average rent. No. Let's see here. Hold on. Living costs. House built. It's a lot of, Jesus, there's a lot of data here. Let's just do average income. No. Median household income. That's probably gonna be your best one that you can like do data sets on. But like this website, like you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. So like I'm doing North Carolina. Okay, so let's do North Carolina just like so we can like statistically look, right? I'm gonna go here. I can go bigger cities. I'm gonna go to all cities, right? I'm gonna go by population, click that, right? So we got these cities, right? So if I want to go after anything under 75, so I got Gastonia, Jacksonville. Nobody talks about, like, everyone talks about Winston-Salem, Durham, right? Nobody talks about Jackson. I talk about Jacksonville, Rocky Mount, Burlington, Wilson, Apex, Hickory, Wake Forest, yeah. But like, let's do Goldsboro, North Carolina. So I do Goldsboro, North Carolina, and I just search the median home price. Median home price is 192, which is decent. What's Goldsboro County? What county are they in? They are in Wayne County, North Carolina. So I'm going to do Wayne County, North Carolina population. Wayne is 123,000 for the county. Amazing, right? And then we're going to go after the median home price. Wayne County, North Carolina, 211, which is a little higher than I like, but not too bad. But hey, not bad, right? So I'm just telling you, like that could be a jackpot market, right? The thing is, you have to just be looking at stats and being a little weird about it, but like, it's crazy. But like the best markets out here are stuff like that. Like who talks about Goldsboro or Wayne County, North Carolina? Nobody, right? And that's the honest truth. You got to be looking at it. No one's talking about these markets. No one's wholesaling at these markets. Nobody, right? And I feel like I have a duty to show you guys that like it's not all saturated out here. Go after where no one else is going. Go to a pond that no one's fishing in those type of ponds, okay? And the faster that you realize that for virtual wholesaling, you're good to go. You know, everyone complains, oh, I don't want somebody from out of the country to be wholesaling in my local market. Well, fine. Go to like we're not. I swear, I got people watching me from Nigeria, Europe, all over Africa, all over Asia, mostly all the continents. South America, I got Brazil in the house. Go after Goldsboro, North Carolina. You're not going to upset most wholesalers because no one's in those markets really. So like, there's some, right? But just letting you know, like, hey. So that's one thing. I feel like everyone goes after like the big markets. So I'm gonna do like I talk to people one-on-one. Oh, I want to go after Dallas. I'm like, why? Like, why are you going after Dallas, bro? Like, I just, I like the Cowboys. I like everyone goes like gravitates to Dallas. Go after like Plano, like go after a little like outside of there, like a suburb of that. And it's going to help you out. So like, I'm going to give one last time. I'm going to get in the one-on-one, but like, it drives me crazy when these people like complain to me about this. So like, I'm going to do one more for my Texas people because Texas is huge. But like, all right, let's do U.S. states. And I've just literally looked. I don't know any of this stuff, but like, let's do Texas, right? Honestly, I click just United States. Screw it. Let's do the United States, right? And you can go through here and do all this stuff. Actually, no, we're not getting the. Let's just do Texas, whatever. Oops. All right, so let's do cities in Texas, whatever. Cities, Texas. Okay. I'm going to do all cities, population, and like obviously goes by here, right? We're going to keep going down here. We're going to go under 100. We got Tyler, Texas, Allen, Texas, Mission, Longview, Bryan, Baytown, Missouri City. Let's do Missouri. Actually, I've heard Missouri City is actually pretty good. But like Pearland, San Angelo. Let's do San Angelo. Okay, where's San Angelo? San Angelo is probably a suburb of something. Let's do San Angelo is kind of, it's in between really nowhere. I mean, it's kind of east of Waco, but like no one really, it's kind of by Abilene, but it's kind of like let me show you. It's in its own little thing. Population of 100,000, probably bigger, but like, it's like it's got 100,000 and like nobody's talking about this, right? You talk about Armiro. I know that's in Spanish, but I'm definitely butchering it. Amarillo, whatever. Lubbock, Texas, there's Midland, Odessa, right? But like no one's talking about this like San Angelo region of Texas, like right? No, nobody's talking about this, right? I just think it's funny, and the population's decent, right? So if I go back here and look up San Angelo, big population, and I'm going to search their county, right? San Angelo's county is Tom Green County. So population of 119. So I'm going to do Tom Green County, and I'm going to look up their median home price. And Zillow is telling me, all right, let's just San Angelo, 179. Come on. Killer market I just found for you guys right there. San Angelo. Obviously, Mason's in San Angelo, but like not a lot of people. Okay. Not a lot of like, I get it, Mason. Sorry, Mason. If I just exposed your market. Actually, I'm going to be quite are there. Gervaria is on there. That's great. But like, I guess I'm not going after that market, but like, I can find a million of these hot markets for you guys. The thing is, and this is Jane says my county has 0 cash buyers. What should I do? Jane, what county are you in? Let me know. I will find a cash buyer in that county for you. Okay. If there's rentals, just cold call the 4 rents. That's where you find your cash buyers. If you can't find a cash buyer, make a cash buyer of the 4 rents, right? But the thing is, no one talks about there. Plenty of cash buyers there. Amazing real estate wholesaling market. Your local guru will never tell you about that. I just gave you legitimately. I literally just showed you the key to doing it. Find a good wholesaling market. Here's the problem. They're not going to do it. Hey, I can't sell you this big course here or whatever. I don't got my community there, right? They don't want to tell you about it. Okay. But I'm here to help everyone out. So that's how you find really good markets. That's finding really good zips. Like that is the honest truth about it. And it drives me crazy when people don't want to share what they know works. I'm one of the only people that just literally just said how this works, right? But it honestly boils down to those small things. The ARV, the population, and then if there's wholesalers, you can kind of look up there. And plenty of cash deals being done there. So if it's a decent state for wholesaling, right? So go after it, guys. Like that is it. Like that is the secret, right? And that is the truth. So I literally just showed you exactly how to do it and going after it. All right, let me see this one. Grand Traverse County. Bro, I haven't talked to Jaden, but all right, let me actually, Grand Traverse County. This is the funniest one. All right. I have somebody in the chat. Now, I don't know if my ego talking, but like Jane just told me my county has 0 cash buyers. His county's population. Let's search this up. Let's look this up. There's going to be a lot. Whenever somebody gives me 0 cash buyers, his county has 95,000 people in it. And he's telling me there's 0 cash buyers. 0. If somebody from Grand Traverse County can just mention this in the comments so I don't have to look this up for him, but like, has anybody in Grand Traverse County done a real estate wholesaling deal? He says that market, which is the only market in the United States that no one wants to buy from, real estate prices should be 0 in Grand Traverse if no one wants to buy real estate there. Okay. The only place I could theoretically see if no one wants to buy a house there is if there was a power plant that went upside down there. Okay. The power plant went upside down. So that's it. I looked up. Just because you looked on PropStream doesn't mean everything. Okay. You know what? Grand Traverse County wholesaling deal. I'm just going to search it. This drives me crazy, but all right. Let me actually do this because it drives me crazy. I go to Facebook and actually find this to prove it. It's crazy, but you know what? All right, I just searched this. All right. All right, let's go to posts. Real estate cash buyers. What city's in Grand Traverse? Let me look it up. Oh, I know, whatever. I'm just going to use this. Todd says he has cash buyers in Grand Traverse County. They have a RIA there and they meet. So Todd just got rid of there was 0 cash buyers there. So please eliminate your excuses. Your excuses are killing your success in wholesaling. Oh, my market has this. Oh, I have no buyers here. Oh, this market doesn't work. Guys, as long as you make excuses, you're never going to be successful. And you can watch me all day making millions of dollars in wholesaling, and it's all cool, right? I'm okay with that. I don't care. The problem is, you can watch my stuff, but if you keep complaining, you're never going to get anywhere you want in life. Even if you decide to go back to a job, if you constantly complain, you're going to live an average life. I don't want to tell anyone there. So please, I don't want anyone with that mindset of there's no cash buyers. It drives me crazy. It drives me nuts, guys. So I'm just telling you guys right now, don't make excuses. There's always a cash buyer in your market. That's how real estate works. That is how the United States, like, if there's a buyer for it, okay, if people are buying and selling real estate in the market, there's definitely a cash buyer. There's always a rich dude who will buy a house, right? And that's how it works. So just FYI for everyone. So let's talk to some people. Let's talk one-on-one. I got my one-on-ones today, guys. So I'll be posting my live schedule after this live. So I'll be going live this week today. I'll be going live on Wednesday, and I'll be going live on Rick will be going live on Friday. So our live stream schedule this week is Monday. So Rick announced the live yesterday. So Monday today, Wednesday, and Friday for everyone on here for my one-on-ones. So I am doing a live Monday. Me and Rick are doing Wednesday together, and then Rick is just doing Friday. All part of the 30-day wholesaling challenge. So without further ado, let's go talk to some people on here and get it going. So who we got first on here on deck? We got Yo,
what's up, Zach? How you doing?
Bro, you close your deal?
Yeah, of course. I got the check right here.
Oh, snap, bro.
Yeah. So,
how much?
It was $7,100.
Woo!
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it was a process.
Get it, man.
I've been on the road all day. I had to drive the seller here back and drove him to the bank to cash his check, and so it was a process, but I finally did it.
Dude, $7,000, man. Wow.
Yeah.
How's it, bro, man? I just, woo, man.
Yeah, 30-day challenge complete.
30-day challenge complete, man. Bro, that's awesome, dude. Do me a favor and did you email?
Yeah, I emailed you. Yeah.
You emailed it? All right. Well,
yeah.
Just email that check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's one thing I do ask for everyone because I am giving away some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Put the address on it. We're just going to underwrite it. I'm not stealing it, dude. I promise you, I don't wholesale Macon right now, and I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to steal your info, but we need the address just to make sure and just confirm it. And then you'll be fine, dude. I'll just look at the deed, see how the closing went. But yeah, dude, send on there. You'll be on the winner list, man. You're getting something.
All right, man.
Man.
I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send the HUD with it too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want to get some inspiration. Like, if I could do it, y'all for sure can do it. Like, bro, it took me exactly like 5 months to get my first deal. So, I think today, like, January 6th is when the first time I went driving for dollars, and I just closed today. So if I could do it, y'all for sure can do it, because I ain't the smartest and nothing like that, but I did it. So if I could do it, y'all could do it for sure.
Dude, that's what I tell everyone, man. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19, bro. Said if an idiot like me at 17 can do it, I think anyone who have average intelligence can do it. Okay.
Of course.
Dude, bro, you don't have to be super smart. You don't have to be any of this stuff. You just have to be consistent and dedicated to it. You're gonna do fine, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this is first of many, man. I'm telling you, once you get that first deal, the second, third, fourth one, it starts growing like crazy, man.
Yeah, there's no telling how, but like, now that I see that the process actually works, now that I see it, like, there's no telling how much deals I'm finna get. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm finna put in some work. But
bro, it ain't a scam, right? I guess you figure that out.
Excuse me?
It ain't a scam, right? Wholesaling's not a scam.
It's not no scam. I don't know people say that. Like, this is not a scam.
It's fake.
Like, people be like, oh, it's a scam. Like, bro, you just don't want to put in the work. That's it.
Bro, that's it, man. Basketball's a scam.
Yeah.
You gotta put
college
in the work,
is a scam. Like, I knew, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even get to graduate. Like, I ain't even graduate. So my parents, like, now that they see I got this deal, they say today's my graduation, basically. Like, because I ain't really do that. I ain't want to graduate. Like, I got kicked out. I ain't gonna lie. I got kicked out of school. So once I got kicked out,
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, man.
Yeah, but
do whatever you want, man. I'm not telling everyone to. I don't tell anyone to do that or anything. But like, bro, just go after it, man. Like, if you put in the work, you'll do well, man.
Yeah, I see people asking how I got the lead. Basically, I went driving for dollars. That's how I get all my leads. So I drive for dollars and I cold call. I'm not even gonna lie too. Like, I see other gurus, they be saying like, oh, you got to cold call 300-400 people a day. You don't got, I mean, I would recommend you do that. But for me, I was cold calling like 150 people. And then like for the first half, like the first 4 months I was doing it. Then the last month I was doing like 300 calls. So it's not like I was putting in OD work and nothing like that, but I was consistent with it for sure, Monday through Friday. And also, I see people that be like, "Don't call on Sundays." How I got this lead, I basically followed up with him on the Sundays at 9 a.m. and he answered. So that's how I was
Bro,
able to get this lead.
dude, I love it, man.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all put in the work and you just do what I did. Drive for dollars.
Dude, do me a favor. Let's get another deal before the end of the month, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll hop you back on, man. That's awesome, dude. Go after it, man. What have you been doing this week for your marketing then?
It's funny, bro. Like, this is crazy how I got this check because I literally ran out of marketing money. Like, this check came just in time. Like, as soon as I ran out of money, I got this check. So
Ooh.
I have, like, for the past 3 days, I didn't get to do anything, but I have been following up with my follow-up still, but I didn't get to. I mean, and I've been driving for dollars, definitely.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to. I couldn't skip trace. I couldn't. I couldn't be able to do that. But I've been, taking my leads with Deal Machine, and yeah, that's what I've been doing in the meantime.
Awesome, man. Dude, I love it, man. So, dude, don't stop marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate it, but celebrate it while you're driving for dollars or something, man.
Of course.
Stay humble, bro. Reinvest the money. Don't blow it, man. You literally feed the thing that just fed you,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll do good, man. So I'm excited, dude. Send me the deets, man. I'd love to know it. Maybe hop on a podcast or something. We're gonna have definitely at the end of the challenge, we're gonna have a winner circle. So love to hop you on. We'll give you some free stuff. So, bro, get another deal, man. I want to hear the story. I want to hear. This is just the beginning of it, man. I want to hear the middle end, all of it, dude. So I'm excited.
I appreciate that, Zach. I just want to say shout out to you too. Like, bro, I've been watching you. I don't even know how long. I've been watching you for a minute. So, shouts out to you for real. Like, if I wasn't watching you, bro, I don't even know how far I would have gotten for real. Like, that's honest to God truth, bro. Like, shouts out to you for real.
Appreciate it, man. Dude, the world's your oyster, man. I always talk, like, when I always talk to someone, like, I'll give 2 examples, right? Like, the people in the chat, right? I just did a posted interview with Caleb and Ryan, right? They posted on the Facebook group, "Hey, we're driving for dollars. Hey, I'm doing this." Like, I didn't get my first deal, but I'm just keeping myself accountable.
Mm-hmm.
They legit just showed, "Hey, first deal." Like, super excited, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what happened? Next month, second deal.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing like 8, 9, like they did, I think, over 10 deals last year, and they're probably going to double or triple that this year.
Wow. Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that's like, this is the start of your journey. So you decide which one you want to be. Some people get the first deal and fizzle out. Some people don't. You need to decide what's going to be.
I'm not going to crash out. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be that guy.
Oh,
I'm definitely going to.
It's the mindset.
I see Buddy. He said, how do I know how much to accept? Basically, I just, researched my my market, and I knew it was a good deal because the buyer only wanted 5,000. So I already knew it was a deal. Like, once I got it. And it's crazy too. I made more than the actual seller. Like, I made more than him. So that's crazy to say or even think of. But yeah, that's just how the game go, I guess. So
awesome, bro. Dude, get back to doing some deals, man, or watch it, man. But dude, I can't wait to see your journey. Let me know when you get that second deal under contract and where to get it going, man. I'm excited, bro. That's awesome, dude.
For sure. Appreciate that, though, Zach.
Keep it up, man. I believe in you, dude. You got this.
I appreciate that. Bye.
All right. Bro, come on. Come on. Let's go, bro. Like, come on. Guys, if that doesn't get you jacked up, he's changing his life. He made a change in his life. Watched us for free, got his first deal, and he's going to win a bunch of prizes because, he's not the first winner. We got some other winners on it, but like, he's one of the few winners right now we got. And this is inspirational for you guys. A lot of people are getting their first contract. Here's the problem. You get a first contract right now, you better be selling this deal. Okay. I want to put everyone I can in the winner circle to talk to me and Rick privately, maybe publicly. I don't know yet, but let's get it, man. Like, at the end of the day, I want you guys to get the contract, right? That'll definitely help you out become a winner here. But like, I want you to get the assignment. I want you to go to the end of the finish line there, so you become a winner. And that's honestly the goal. So the hardest part is getting that property under contract, but selling it, man. And I'm excited, so I'm pumped up, man. So like, this is exciting. this is the start of your journey, guys. I'm pumped, man. So like, if you guys got a deal in your contract, whatever you want to talk about it, hop me on. I love to talk, but woo, I love this stuff, man. This is game. Like this is game changing. I'm excited. So hello. We got nothing on there. So, alrighty. Let's go. John, what is up?
Hey, what's up, Zach?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. I have a question about driving for dollars.
Sure, bro. What's up?
If you see an empty lot, should I market to that seller?
Sure, it depends who owns it.
Okay,
is it an infill lot or just a regular empty lot?
Just like between houses? I don't know how to describe
that. An infill lot. Those are really good. Those are really easy to sell.
And I should probably just look up a video that you've done. You've done multiple videos on it, I assume?
Bro, it's a piece of land, man. Just go after it. Vacant land. I've done that. It's an infill lot, which is basically short for like, all right, you got house, vacant land, and then house. I can go to a buyer all day, buy that thing in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Because they can build something on it. It depends on the price you get under contract for, but those are very valuable.
Okay.
They're worth way more than like a vacant farmhouse out west or east or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, the stuff you went over before already answered my actual question.
Okay.
I was like worried about my market, but
yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks.
All right, bro. Keep it up. Scott. All right, Scott, hop back on when you can. Hello.
Hey, what's up? Got a couple questions for you. I thought it was really funny when you brought up Canton, Ohio, and you said Tua is gonna be there one day.
What's so funny about that?
With the way he played last season, I don't know for sure, but
you're a hater, man.
A little bit, yeah. Anyway, so for this population, I know you said between 200K to 400K. That's for the county, not the city, correct?
200. Now, that was an older one, so I would put 100K for the county.
Okay. And that's for the
county.
It
doesn't, dude. It can be 50. It doesn't matter.
Okay, and for the checks on Facebook thing, like finding out who's doing deals in the area, I don't know if it's just the way I search Facebook or what I'm doing wrong, but I can't seem to like, whenever I type in this, city name wholesale deal, I can't find checks even in like metro markets.
Don't search wholesale deal, bro. Search city space deal space check.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing wrong then, because I wasn't finding anything trying a wholesale deal.
Check. Join all the Facebook groups you possibly can, though, for wholesaling and cash buyers.
Yeah,
and you can mute it so it doesn't like ruin your feed.
Yeah, okay.
But just mute it so you're in all of them. I'm in like 500 groups.
Oh, geez. Oh my God. Okay, I thought my 5 was a lot.
Dude, I'm in like 500 because someone will send. Cause I do a lot of JV deals. Someone will send me a deal in like wherever in Arkansas. I'm already part of the Arkansas real estate group, and I can like kind of search it a little more. People think I spend all my time doing this is like part time. Like this is like a hobby of mine. Okay. I do this after 5 o'clock. Like this is for fun. Okay. I wholesale. So like, dude, if you want to be legitimate, I join all the groups. So do all for your local county.
I gotcha. Okay. And another question. So could you use like a lot of the lists that are typically hit a lot harder in metro markets if you're focusing on the smaller markets outside of a metro market? For example, like I had this Jacksonville list that I was SMS blasting, and like tons of people had said that they were already getting like 6 to 7 calls a day. And that was a pre-foreclosure and like a mix of vacancies and other stuff.
Saturated list, man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So what I'm saying is for like one of those external markets, would it be a lot easier to just do a high equity vacancy? Because I know in the big markets, that list is hit quite a bit.
Bro, how many videos have you watched of me?
A lot, dude. I've been watching for like the past 2 to 3 months.
What do you think I'm going to tell you? What list is best for a market like that?
Okay, probates, but
government lists, just generally government lists.
So any of those, but I'm assuming high equity vacancy would like something like that would still apply though, right?
Government lists can be way better than that. Because you're going after vacant, you're just going after vacants are decent, but if I go after a code violation, it's gonna be decenter. I mean better, right?
That is true, yeah.
Because people that just own real estate with high equity, I mean, there's a very small percent. Now it's good for me because I run big volume, so it makes sense for me. But like for the average person, I want when I call 1,000 of these lists, one to hit, right? I'm gonna have to hit probably $10,000 for something like that to hit. I got to be a little more niched out. So if I go after all the probates, all the properties with tall grass, all the properties with X, Y, and Z structural issues, I just get better results. And when you don't have like tens of thousands to throw on a budget, it's probably better for you. Because you're going to trace it, right? And then you get like it's a whole rigmarole.
Yeah, because with like SMS blasting, I get the list, I skip trace it, and then I SMS blast it. With a government list, I'd probably have to do it like manually, but it's quality over quantity. So
the percentage of there's probably not zero, but like if you're in a one-off area, there's a very low chance of wholesalers going after that list. Now, if I'm talking about vacant, because here's the problem: big wholesaling companies, they'll do all the vacants for a state. So someone's hitting that list. No one's doing all the code violations in every place in their state because you have to go to the code enforcement department, get it emailed to you. Like they're not doing that, right? Then the individual city, they're not doing that. People go after the entire state. So that's another reason, because the very rare wholesale is going to go after that list if it's a one-off market.
Gotcha. I appreciate it. That's all I got for today, man. Hopefully I get this deal before the month is over, but I appreciate it.
All right. Hopefully you will.
Hopefully. All right, man. You have a good one.
All right. I do not like the mindset on that. Hopefully I get a deal. That's not going to help you get a deal. I am going to get a deal. I'm going to do this. So FYI, that's my opinion on it. But yeah. Rissa.
Hello. How are you, Zach?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome.
Thank you. I just want to give you a quick update. I think last time I spoke with you, and I'm glad to put your schedule for this coming week, because I was not sure what the schedule would be. So I did hear you say Wednesday and Friday. Is that correct?
Yeah, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so my update for this week is I spoke. We had last week we did the actual walkthrough for the property, and it was so funny because the buyer and seller could not come to an offer. So I just assumed Friday that it was over, because neither one budget. So anyway, I'm working today and I'm getting all of my because I was sending out letters for my probate. And so I looked at my email, and the seller said, hello, hi. I just want to let you know that I spoke with the actual owner of the property, and we were able to change some of the numbers. So I jumped on to the cash buyer. I was like, hey, listen, they're really new with us, right? And I said, I thought this was over Friday. He said, so did I. He said, let's just keep going. Why did long story short, they asked for proof of funds. So the cash buyer sent the proof of funds. So we're just waiting for them to get back in touch with us. And then from there, we'll go ahead and send the contract. So I did want to update you on that. And as far as, and it's not a whole lot today, other than that I did get out a batch of probates. So I'm going to say by the end of this week, I'm sure they should have the probate. So would Monday be a good day to start calling?
Sure.
Okay. Another thing is too, this is a really big one. I need your help. Due to the fact that even though I have like the education part is one thing, but the getting experience part of it is a whole different ball game. I am with this first deal, I am doing a joint venture. Okay. And I need that just to see what the process actually looks like, because I have no idea, even though I may have bits and pieces of how things go. I mean, I needed to kind of like follow everything, and the JV is the cash buyer. So when we went to the property last week, he really took his time with me, and he was like, I want you to stand here. And he said, well, the first thing I want you to do when you come in, I want you to take out your camera. So he took me around and he pointed out different things to me in the house, how to do things and everything. So that made me really feel good. and I don't mind doing a joint venture. So, just your opinion, would that be good for me due to the fact that I am not, I'm not real abreast on how things actually go, Zach?
I'm not a big fan of JVing right now for you, just because you have all the options you can. So
Oh,
that's my opinion. I
okay.
just get your own cash buyer. It's really not that hard.
Okay, thank you for that. I'm not saying that this is always going to be like this. I just
Okay.
want, so don't. I'm glad you said that because you got to seriously put your face right. It's not to say that this is going to continue like this, but I can at least say, you know what, I got the experience, so I see how everything works. So this is just on this first deal, and you got another thing is too, Zach. I have not put out any money at all. So for me to be able, once we get this deal closed this month, I'll have that money to actually market because I'm not part of like the skip tracing. I'm not part of PropStream. I'm not part of any of that yet. So, it's nice to be able to have a deal come in and I have the money that I could actually do this and not worry about how this is going to get done. Is that
That's fine. Just take
okay?
action.
Okay. Okay. I just want to say to you, you know, is there one more thing you said, you have all the information that you're not a big fan of that. Is the reason why?
I can't hear you.
Oh, when you made the
You're gonna
statement,
have to get. Do you have headphones at all?
I do. Do you think I should use them?
Yeah. Next time, please use them.
Okay, because my voice keep going in and out.
Yeah. I know you don't
Okay.
talk like that usually.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
Just
will.
next time.
Okay. So, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Do
Well,
you go ahead?
just go out. Like I'm not a big fan of JVing. If you can find your own buyer. Now
Mm.
I'll JV with people like if they need help, but like we do a lot of the bigger stuff, and we'll do more like deals that are good for us. But like like that's kind of how we do it. We're not big fans of J. Like I'm not going to tell someone to JV and give half the deal up if they can find their own buyer.
Mhm. Okay, well, thank you. The next deal that I work on, I will go ahead and um start to finish.
All right, we'll go
Oh,
after it.
all right. Thank you so
All
much.
right, thank you.
Have a great evening.
You too. Bye. Awesome. All right, Rebecca,
Hey, Zach.
what's up? Give me some good news. What's going on with those deals?
I wish I had good news. So,
Ah,
I'm not giving up though. So, my first contract that I sent out, I used DocuSign and I haven't seen that they opened it up. So I called him on Friday and just kind of left a message because they sent me to voicemail. How often should I follow up? Like,
every day.
should I every day? Okay. So I'll
Call,
call him
text,
again.
voicemail, Facebook message,
Okay.
all that.
And then the second
You're being
contract that I
ignored.
sent out, I know. And thing is, it's kind of crazy because I think he got mad because he wanted me to do like a 7-day inspection, and I was like, I need 15 to 30 days at least. And I think he got screwed over before on a
Yeah.
90-day, and I'm like, I'm not here to mess around. I really want to get this done. Let's do this. But you
Did
got
he
to give
agree
me
on
the
the
time.
inspection date though? Did he agree on 30 days?
I said I'd meet him in the middle because I kind of have a cash buyer lined up that wants
Okay.
stuff in that area.
Did he
So
agree
I
to
said
an amount though?
he did.
Okay, so he's just not going with his word, which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, not fine, but like nothing you can really do there. Did you? Let me ask one question. Did you set the stage with them? So did you basically condition them?
I did. Yeah, we
He
had a
said
good
he's ready to make a
conversation
decision.
and yeah, he made a decision right then and there. He said
Right.
the only thing is he had his son that needed to he's got his son that's on the title as well. So he said he needed to go over with his son because his son
Were
wasn't
you all
there.
guys all on the same phone call?
I didn't get him on the same phone call.
That's the
Um,
problem. The
okay.
son feels like he wasn't included.
Okay. Maybe I'll call him
That's
and
where
try to get him on.
that's where you went wrong.
Okay.
Same thing with there's a husband and wife, have them both on the call.
Okay.
Virtual wholesaling is weird. You got to get all the decision makers on the phone. Obviously, he's the decision maker, and you didn't answer any of his objections. So all of his objections clearly are the biggest things in the world because you couldn't overcome them because you've never even got to talk to the guy, right?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I'll call him and then see if I can set up a call with him and his son and go over anything. See if I can try to renegotiate all of it.
Perfect.
And then the second one, the contract, the guy he opened up the DocuSign. I did follow up. It's kind of a little bit of a touchy one. It's an estate. But he's the executor and he really wants to wait till the beginning of July. And I told him that I would help him through everything. So I'm just going to check back in. I don't want to push it. But I'm just going to check back in throughout the week, see if there's anything else. I was like, we try to help walk you through it. I've been through deaths in my family and it really got personal with him. So it seems like it's a good deal, but at least I know he opened it. Now I just want him to sign it.
Yeah. You can't make somebody sign. That's one thing I learned pretty fast in wholesaling. In person is always better, but like obviously for virtual, I always stay. Also, a quick bonus: did that person agree, the second person, to sell it to you?
Yeah.
And why didn't they sign it?
I think he's still caught up with that. All of his family members' belongings is still in the house.
But didn't he say yes?
He did. He said that
So
he would.
Here's your biggest issue. Did he say he'll sign?
Well, he agreed to the price. I shouldn't say he said he would sign. He agreed to the price.
He has to agree. You can't. Did you send the DocuSign when he agreed to the price?
Yeah, I had to first go to an attorney I found a title company that would do virtual because it's in one state and he's in another state. And so I found a title company and they had their attorney look at the contract and they agreed. And so then I sent it the next morning and I told them, and I kept them in the loop, like, hey, I just want to make sure everything's good to go because I don't want to have any kind of problems since you're out of state. And so he was I called him back and he was like, oh, thanks so much for, making contact. And, he seems like he's just going through a lot.
Yeah, I get it. What I can honestly tell you, Rebecca, is your biggest problem is he agreed for the price, but he never agreed on agreeing and signing paperwork. He has to agree to that also.
Okay.
One also thing I can tell you is you have to tell. Did you tell the guy that you're going to send over something to sign?
I did. I said I'm going to have.
And did he say, okay, I'll do it?
Yeah, he said, okay. Well, he said, I'll look over it and get back to you.
Nope. That's your problem. All right. Okay. So I have always done this. I've never not done this. Okay. I've always stayed on the phone. Every single seller that I've locked up, always stayed on the phone. A couple times I haven't, but usually I stay on the phone if I can. I'm not going to send it until you call me or I call you during a good time to sign it. And then I'm going to go over the paperwork with you. Because a lot of people go to the paperwork. It's confusing. They don't want to do it, right? You have to stay on the phone with the person. So once you give that contract, it's all the leverage, right? They can take that and run. If you stay on the phone, it's harder for them not to. Stay on the phone while they're signing it so they can answer any questions they have. What does this mean? If they say, I don't know what this means and Rebecca's not here, oh no, they run.
Okay. Makes sense.
Stay on the phone.
All right. Thanks, Zach.
No worries.
Get back on it.
Okay, going, Rebecca. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
Oh. All right. Next here, we got Diane.
Hey, Zach.
How are you? I'm blessed. How are you?
I am doing amazing. Still pumped up. Listen, I let my 8-year-old grandson. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay, it's fine on my end. But anyway, my 8-year-old grandson sees the video. He thinks Hannah is a super YouTube star, and I love that a lot because it's really me even more accountable. He went on telling Hannah's a star. She's on YouTube, and
she is a star. You are a star.
I'm being more. Thank I believe that. For being in my life because of you guys.
I mean, Diane, you know, as a
That has
grandmother,
been,
you're that
it means
person's,
nothing
you're your grandkid's superstar, you know?
if you're not consistent.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Yeah. But yeah, I am to them. But hold on, Zach.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on.
All right.
Am
Diane,
I
try to
still cutting in and
join
out? I
back
don't know
in.
what that's about.
Yeah. I'm going to take you off and then just come back in.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Trey. All right. Trey is gone. Billy.
What is going on, Zach?
Bro, where's your brother, man?
Bro, he is here. I've been talking to him like crazy. He's actually working late now, but he's got the weekends off, so that's kind of how
All
we're
right.
gonna have to make
I
it
got to
happen.
talk to him, man.
I know. I need to get him in here. I've been talking to him like crazy. I'm exhausted. I've been up since like 3:30 a.m. watching your
geez, man.
videos. Yeah, I'm on the disposition. Honestly, I hear you talk now, and I'm following everything you're saying, man. And there's like, at this point, there's pretty much no more surprises. I mean,
No,
I'm
there's no
feeling
more
pretty
surprises.
confident.
There's no more education. Just
Yeah.
go. Right?
It's like from the first thing I heard you say was like, or maybe it was your dad. It's like ABCs, right? Once you learn it, you can't forget it. So it's just
No.
for everybody out there that's like, they maybe don't have the time or they have a family or whatever it is. Yeah, just take the time to pace yourself and learn this knowledge and then apply it all. So like right now I'm talking with other wholesalers that have been virtually wholesaling for 5 years. And a tip for buyers, I noticed that was something that was brought up a lot for a lot of new guys. Even being as new as I am, sometimes you got to test the waters. Uh, you don't have to say that you have a property or anything, but one way that I found out that's been a success to find tons of buyers, just go on Facebook groups like Zach saying, and just say, anybody interested in buying or anybody interested in assignment in your county, and post that all over every Facebook group, and you'll have guys flooding in contacting you. So just make sure that you're going to back that up within a week or two. You're going to take the action.
Well, Billy,
And
I have a video on freewholesaling.com of the ad copy. Houses at deep discount, dude.
Yep.
It works, man.
It does. Yeah.
Dude, bro, it works, man. I like even me, dude. I still watch videos to this day. Now, honestly, you taking action is gonna be the best thing, but I still watch a bunch of YouTube videos because I'm gonna have to go through 10, 15 hours of it, like while I'm working out just in the background. And I'll watch 10, 15 hours of it and I'll get one tiny thing I can use. Like I'm at that point, but like that stuff works. So that those tiny little hacks. And like I like seeing other wholesalers around the country and to figure out the tiny markets that work everywhere, man. So like, yeah, dude, you're at the point now, man. You got the info. You just got to take the action. And that's awesome, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I've got like a whole book of your brain sitting right in front of me right now. So I'm excited. And yeah, this weekend is going to be huge. I'm going to really take off and put every hour that I have because I'm going to be off. So I'm going to go find contact and cold call like crazy. I'm going to set the knowledge to the side for a couple of days and just go based upon like what I already know and make it happen. I'm going to get a deal. So it's just a matter of time at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the point, man. And it's fun, dude. I'm telling you, like you're at a good point right now. If you just take the action, find ugly houses and just keep the conversation simple, you're going to do fine.
Yeah. I found a pretty savage, like, I don't know what you think about it, but you know what? I'll just throw it out there. This might be hurting me. I don't know how familiar or how good this is, but it looks like.
Are you going to say a market?
No, it's not a market because I don't want to ruin myself early on.
Don't ruin it.
It is. You go to myhousedeals.com. I don't know how legit it is, but it seems like I've called some of these people, and some of these deals are legit. Some of them are old and they didn't take them off, and they've already been bought out, wholesaled, and remodeled and flipped. So you go to myhousedeals.com and you might get lucky if you don't have the premium membership, but it's free. It's free. Like you could just literally type in your county and it'll pull
Yeah, I
up.
see it.
Yeah, it'll pull up like the if it's not a premium deal, it'll pull up the phone number and the address.
Yeah.
But if you're smart enough, you can zoom in and pull it up on
No,
maps.
I'm actively experimenting stuff like that. I have like 15, 20 of those on the back burner that I'm actively doing. Yeah, I'm trying to once I figure something out, I'll publicly give it. I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Something like that I'm working on right now. Yeah, dude. I'm not that website. I might have it on the thing, but like I'm looking at it.
Yeah, because PropStream is like, it's the most legit. I mean, it's just the most updated out there.
No one's posting deals on PropStream. That's the thing, though.
Yeah. You gotta dig for that stuff.
So
it's worth it.
I'm doing some stuff though. I'm doing some behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, man, take action, dude. I'm telling you that's what's going to give you the results. So I'm excited for you.
All right, man. Well, I'll send you over my first deal when I get it, and we'll talk soon.
All right. I'll see it, man. I'm excited.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, awesome. All right. Next here we got Victoria. All right. CJ.
Yo, Zach, what's going on?
I'm blessed, man. How are you?
I'm blessed as well, brother. Hey, I appreciate you doing this. Funny enough, the whole reason I even found you was pretty interested in wholesale and reached out to a buddy of mine that was pretty successful at it, but he tried to charge to teach me. So I was like, dude, what's this guy got going on? So I came across your stuff and really started jumping right into it. But I got a couple of questions for you. And the first is, right now, I just pretty much wrapped up my cold calling for the day. But I'm running into a lot of bad numbers. Is it worth it to just straight up pay for the skip tracing rather than the South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina?
The city, or like, is it like off, like around there?
Like, I'm doing pretty much all surrounding counties from the area, but I'm getting all dead numbers from doing True People Search. Like, just spent 2 hours doing it. Is it worth? Do you think it's worth paying for like? Am I getting better data? Do you think paying for the skip tracing?
You're getting better data. Is it worth it to you though to pay for it? Like, some people got budgets, some people don't.
Right.
Like, everyone, like, I'll say my story a million times. I throw $300. I can't do that, right?
Right.
So I kind of did bandit signs, other type of stuff. There's better ways. So, for example, like, do you got a car?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, right? Like, spending $100 in skip tracing, $100 in gas, trying for dollars with those sticky notes, way better. Way better use of your money. So it's like, I mean, I'm not knowing you, but like, if you're starting, you probably don't have $5,000 just to throw away, you know, on a list. You have way better results doing stuff like that. I'm just being honest.
So when you reverse draft for dollars, is it better to go with somebody? So like you're whipping around and then that person's jumping out, laying sticky notes, or are you just pulling right up to the house, walking out and putting the sticky note on?
I just throw the sticky, like, why? Screw it, right?
Gotcha.
Do it.
All right.
It's better to have two people on a bandit sign at 4 a.m. when you're trying to throw a sign out when you're 17, but I just did it myself. I don't care.
Gotcha.
Right?
No, I totally hear you. And then what about, so right now, as it stands, I used to use VAs for like a total different segment of business and have them dialing for me. But since I heard you say like, hey, get some deals under your belt, and then you can get kind of cute with it, doing the systems and stuff. Right now, what do you think? Do you think dialers do you think it's almost the same kind of question as the skip tracing, but is a dialer worth it in the sense of efficiency?
Unless you hit,
I know that pickups aren't that great,
no.
but
you gotta get at least 3,000 for a dialer to make sense. You don't go over 10 line. You gotta do a 3 line because everything's gonna be spam, right? You gotta buy like dialers are weird because you gotta buy numbers. You gotta get like some churn on it. Dialers only made sense for me when I started cold calling 5 hours a day, 5 days a week for a year straight. Like that, okay, you know, dialers worth it, right? And I already had money to like invest in the business, right? And I had proof of concept, so I like pushed it hard. For like a lot of people, a dialer's not worth it, especially starting out. I'm just being like $150 a month. Bandit signs are probably way better, right? That's 75 signs. Way better.
All right, cool. And last question. So we went in, me and my girlfriend are the ones actually doing this. And we went into the court office trying to get the probate records. and the lady just kind of looked at us like we were to do so. What
Like
kind of stuff can I
cut
bring
out
in
there
on my
again.
second approach?
What did the court lady say to you?
She said that we went in looking for probate records, and she said, I can't give you that information. It's illegal.
Okay, what law?
And that's kind of what I'm getting at is, do we essentially bring in something that says
All
like,
right,
hey,
all
we
right,
can
let me
get
get you.
this?
All right, I got you, bro. So, wouldn't it be cool if you go talk to a real attorney about this, right? And it was free, right? That's kind of cool, right? CJ, I want you to schedule a meeting with a city attorney.
Okay.
He works. You pay taxes, even if you might not even own a house. I don't care. You still pay taxes because you're a citizen. You have a right to meet with the city attorney. Try to meet him.
Okay.
Or some attorney that work. There's attorneys that literally at the clerk right now. How can I get this? And then be like, it's against the law. Great. Can you tell me the law? Well, they're I just do that, man. I'm telling you, the harder it is, the better. If you can, is it just the city of Charleston? What county is that called?
So Charleston County, Berkeley County also pretty much told me the same thing when I called them over the phone. And then what else is in that neighboring area? I think it was pretty much Charleston and Berkeley County are the only ones that got back to me.
All right, let me search here.
I know for certain it's a pain in the ass to get it. It's like,
all right, I'm looking up one thing here. This actually might work. Let's go here. Where in the world is it? PRO, probate. Oh my lord, this is a mess. Okay. I need the date. Okay. Date type, action filed. Let's do May 1st, ending May 5th. Would that work? What? Hold up. Let's do February 1st. What in the world is this? All right. Yeah, Charleston's telling me there's literally. I'm looking at the public index right here.
right?
I'm really just doing this live. So if you give me like an hour, I could figure it out. But like, this is the Charleston County organization. I go to
Right.
all courts and I go to probate court from February to now, and it's legit telling me there's no probate cases at all, which is kind of weird. Probate, it's probation. So that's really weird.
Right, because when I was looking up all the court agencies and stuff, that no probate was listed. So that's actually the first time I've seen it, even on that little portal, that you could click on anything that had related to probate.
I'm looking at action. It's under something else. Let me try.
Now I know they have like a scprobate.net or something like that, where you can pull it up, but the only search that you can do is by last name of attorney or by like last case name. But
So probation obviously is there. I'm just going to all actions. Let's do. And this is just how my brain is working here. Let's just do May 1st, May 2nd. All right. I'm going to search all court actions. Give me a second. Searching. All right. So it's not going to tell me anything about this. Oh, wait. All right. Too much. So I'm going to give you some homework. So I'm going to do the 23rd till here. Do you know this website?
yeah.
So I just want you to go by subtype. So do you know how to use Google Excel, all that stuff?
Yep.
Sheets. I want you to just copy all this stupid stuff. Okay. And see if any of these pull up as probate.
Okay.
And so the cool part about this, just like giving an example, like I'm just searching here. I'm looking. What is this? This house got condemned. But do you see how that date, the file date, is a little weird? I can get like crazier on this, but like, all right, let's do foreclosure. That might be a good deal. Medical malpractice, no. Where was it? I saw a good one. Yeah, you're just gonna have to look here. Rules to vacate, no. When's a public sale? Fraud, no. Real property. You're gonna have to like see if any of these pop up. So like, all right, here, like, where in the world is this? All right, hold on. All right, now I'm determined. Notice to quit. Oh no. Let's see here. There's a lot going on here. Okay, public sale, breach of contract, real property, out-of-state deposit, assault and battery. I don't know, just got debt collection right here. Like this is like a decent one. Look up if Patricia Alexander, you know, that's 2012, so don't do that one. But like, you can just filter it and like look at other ones. What was the other county you said?
Berkeley County.
All right, let me look up Berkeley County for you, and then we'll see. I'm just searching public records. Oh, did you try to look at this?
I think Berkeley County did have it. I can't remember because I'm trying to go right for, as it stands right now, I'm trying to go right for Charleston.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some research. That's honestly how it all works. So
okay,
we're gonna do that till 6. Does this pop up? It needs a what? What in the world are you?
And this is a total side question. So, right, South Carolina is an attorney state. So, as far as the earnest money deposit goes in attorney states, do you place that with the attorney?
Yes.
Okay.
Most of South Carolina. Some places are weird, but usually yes. Oh, sub case type. Oh my God. I'm an idiot. All right. Probate court. All right, let's go back. Jesus. All right. All right. You know what? All right. We're going to go. All right. Let's do this. Probate. Why am I being so stupid? All right. Where is it? PR. Yeah, probate court didn't even work out. Actually, no, let's do all action types. Oh my God, Jesus. Let's go. I got it. Cha-ching. All right. So it was the case type, case subtype. So these are all the probates.
Okay, gotcha.
So the file date doesn't really matter. It depends on when the dates are happening. Like the sooner the better. So obviously here, the 2022s are going to be the best. And all you got to do is just copy it and then filter it because you can't really filter too good here. But go after the newest ones.
Awesome. No, that was really helpful. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So case subtype. And screw your friend.
I know, man. I was so taken back by that. I was like, dude, why use? And he texted me. He was like, I charge people 30,000, but I'll do you for 3K. I was like, all right, man. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna try and figure it out my own way. So
is he like a big YouTuber or something?
No, not even. I saw him posting some stuff on Instagram, like some of his closings, and I was like, all right, this looks pretty legit. So I reached out to him, and he was like, yeah, I'm doing like a program right now. And then the minute that I heard your podcast and you're like, you're trying to put those guys out of business, I was like, all right, now
Dude,
I'm excited.
If you were my friend, I would teach you for free.
Right.
And then do half your deals. Because you win when I win, right?
Right.
So I would have you make like 50K and I make 25 and then I'm happy, right? But you know what? Let me be your friend. Let me show you for free, and then you don't pay me anything. Freewholesaling.com.
Right.
So, like that's honestly the way I'm doing it, man. Because dude, I can't do a one-on-one with you, man. I can't do a one-on-one every hour, every week, right? So the cool part when I do that, everyone's gonna help. So dude, you got it. You got the website, you know how to do it right, all that stuff.
Yep.
Boom. I'm glad I got to help you. That actually it helps me sleep at night. So dude, I would never sleep. I was like, oh my God, I can't get CJ's probate. I look stupid in front of everyone. So I got it, man. Go after it, dude, and do it for every count. See, that's the thing. For everyone watching, that lady just told you to your face, it's illegal to get that information. You just showed you how to do it online. It's crazy, man. It's ridiculous, bro. That person literally said there's no probates, and then I just showed you how to do it. So you got it, man. All right, CJ's frozen, but he's got the point. But all right, guys, that is, I'm telling you, it works. Why do I seem like a crazy person? It works. All right, are you unfrozen?
Yep, I'm
All right,
good.
you're
Appreciate
unfrozen.
it,
All right,
Zach.
you're good, man. Appreciate it, dude. I'm telling you, man, stuff works. Yo. Hello. Bro. All right. I've talked to him before, man. Come on. David.
Hey, what's going on, Zach? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Sweet. Virtual handshake, maybe an awkward hug. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Got
Big
some
hug. Man.
questions.
What's up?
Sweet. Yeah, man. So I just finished. I decided I'm going with probates because it just seems like the best route to go. I tried calling Miami-Dade Clicker Quotes. I went on the website. I just wondering, is there any way to pull that information online? Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I wasn't able to do it. It seems like I have to go there in person. Is that true?
Just go to public records and search by probate.
I was doing that. It would ask me to put the name. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to go over that video again, make sure I'm doing it right.
Just go over it. I'll look at it really quick. I don't really
Yeah.
do. Actually, I have family members that work for the city, but I don't abuse it. Official records. Yeah, Miami might be weirder. Let's do standard. Site number, recording, description. Yeah, they're stupid here. Document type. Does it need party name?
That's what I was trying to do. Like, do it without putting a party name, and then it asked me to put one.
Yeah, if it's going to ask you, you might have to go either through the dockets or go in person and just see how you do it. You'll find someone nice
Gotcha.
enough to help you.
So what do you mean by dockets?
Oh, bro, come on, dude, right here. Here's all the probates from Miami.
How'd you do that?
Our recorded date, magic. You got to pay me $5,000 to learn it. All right.
Right now. I will pay you
All
back
right.
once I get my first deal.
All
I
right.
got you.
I'm kidding, dude. All right. So I'm here in the county recorder's official record search, right?
Yeah,
Have you been here before?
I have not.
Okay. So it is, I'm just going to give you the link. All right. You're on YouTube?
I'm on Facebook,
Facebook?
but
All right.
no biggie. I mean,
Do you
I
see the
can
private
find
chat?
this.
Do you see the private chat?
I do.
All right. I just posted it. Do you have the link? Click that link and save it.
Sweet. I will do that.
You have it?
Yeah. So what I was planning to do with this is cold call them and then send everybody a letter at the same time and just
Perfect.
keep doing that until I get my first deal. What do you think about that?
That works, man. So you see date range here, document type. I just scroll to probate. I click search. Recording date. I don't know why it says April, but you got to keep scrolling down for some reason. I don't know why, whatever. And then you got these dates, right? So you see Nicholas Rosa, unfortunately passed away. See where that you just got to search it. I don't think it's going to pop out. Hold on. Let me see what info I got. Oh, let's go. Do you see my screen? Does it show it? No, it might not show it. All right. I just searched it, bro. This is how easy this is. All right. I just searched it. This just popped up. The information. So it literally popped up the last will and testament right here.
Okay.
All public. So I have all the information here. West 56th Street, apartment 3302 in Hialeah. Boom.
That's okay. That's where I'm at right now. So I want to do
Boom.
Hialeah too. I know you said something about Miami not being so good, but I'm in Hialeah, so I feel like I could
contact this. Contact this. Contact him.
Word.
Do you speak Spanish?
I do.
All right, you're gonna be fine then. Because a lot of these sellers are gonna. It might be a little harder, but dude, if they only speak Spanish, you speak Spanish, you're gonna be fine, man. Dude, you saw that address, right? Go after it, because that's actually pretty cheap housing.
Word, man. Thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate that.
You got it, man.
I mean, that's all I got for right now.
You got it all, right?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna do it right now as soon as I get off this.
Find properties
chat,
under
whatever.
450 and just go
Yeah.
after it. David, I know it's saturated. I know it's tough. I just talked to another David Odemchuk. I have a podcast. And he did. I didn't believe him. I'm gonna be honest, completely honest. He told me, he's like, I got a couple $100,000 deals in Miami. I'm like, you gotta show me it. Show me. He pulled up 3 HUDs in Miami, all 100K, 75K, and 80K. City, Miami.
Nice, man. I'm motivated.
Dude.
I know you're not too excited about Miami, but I live here, and that's why I really want to hit it.
Bro, I love Miami. I wish I could make wholesaling work there. He's doing it virtually too. Crazy dude, but crazy in a great way. It works, man. I literally looked up the title company, everything. It's still there, man. So you got it, man. I just showed you how to do it. So reach out. You got it.
Thanks, man. I'll see you next time. Appreciate you.
No worries. All right, we're gonna go to Trey. You're back.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I just had one question because I went downtown today and I tried to get a list of like the probate records and the tax liens and the code violations and stuff like that, but they said that they stopped doing it because of COVID.
So they stopped. What county?
Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. So if I stop paying taxes in Cleveland, I'm fine because of COVID.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said they stopped doing people from being able to pull the list.
All right, you're just gonna have to go to public records. So you're gonna have to go to the Cayuga, right? Cayuga. I'm butchering it, man. But like, you know what I'm. How to say it? Cayuga. All right, public records and go by liens on there.
Okay.
That's what, and then search by liens. That's probably how you're gonna figure it out.
Okay. So is that the same way for like fire damaged houses and?
No, fire damage properties are not going to be on the public records. That's going to be with the firehouses. The fire department's going to have that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anything water shut off, the utility company's going to have that. It doesn't go through a court system. Actually, the utility lien will actually be, yes, the utility lien actually will. So, yes.
So are those good lists?
Oh, yeah. They're great, man. I guarantee there's liens being had. Every county right now has liens, or they would not be functioning. Every county actually needs to put liens on houses that don't pay. So it's the list that's the problem for them. And you see the past person, not David, but the other guy. They went to him, the courthouse, said, there's no way you can even get this list. And I just pulled it up, right?
And I went to 2 places for that too, and both of them told me.
Trey, I'm gonna let you know a secret. Government employees don't like working. And it's too much work for them to do it for you. So you're just gonna have to just suck it up and do the online thing. Or you can you can kind of go harder in the paint with them and go after the lawyer. You can threaten with a lawyer, do FOIA. There's a lot of things you can do, but you'll get the list, man. You're not the first guy in Cleveland to get a government list, unfortunately. So there's probably 10 guys in this chat right now that could tell you, or gals that could help you out too. So
okay.
Yeah, reach out some people in Facebook groups for Cleveland, and they can help you out too.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, man. Keep it up. And I'll give a shout out to Jamal. Jamal is he's the hedge fund guy in Cleveland. He can always hook you up.
Okay.
He's a cool dude. All right. Thanks, man. Let me know if you got any questions. Oh. All right. See you, man. All right. And then we got Dakota.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Pleasure to be talking to you. So I'm still kind of new to this whole thing. I did go through free wholesaling. I'm pretty much finished up with that. So now I'm actually, taking action with everything. I've been contacting people. I got a personal contact with the code violation guy here in my town. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I got one quick question for you. It's actually something that's kind of happening right now. I'm dealing with this guy who he pretty much, the gist of it, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. He pretty much he owns this property, and he pretty much wants to like assign it down to me, and then I would assign it down to my cash buyer. I don't really know how he, explained that all that well. It's just kind of confusing.
So does he have a deal and then you're going to find the buyer for him?
Right.
So that's, does he have it locked up himself?
From what it sounds like, I think. I don't know. I kind of just jumped on it.
Well,
he got it listed up.
Here's the thing. I got you, bro. It's Dakota, right?
Yeah.
What market?
Northern Indiana, Michigan City.
All right, you're going to be fine. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I was looking at the Indiana thing. Michigan City popped up. All right, great market, bro. Another market nobody talks about, but all right, I'm not going to talk about that too much, so people won't know. But okay, so number one, man, look at the contract. You are not going to give anything to a cash buyer unless you've seen the contract, because that contract could have a stupid price. You never know.
Right.
And I've JV'd a lot of deals with a lot of people, thousands, almost 1,000 JV deals, just with you guys out here. It'll be 1,000 by the end of the year easily. But you never know who has the contract, and you got to know because you're sending your buyers and they trust you, right?
Right.
Look at the contract, see if your buddy's name. If your buddy's name is, Sarah Johnston, right? Did Sarah Johnston or Sarah Johnston's company sign it? Or is it Willie Green? It's because then it's a daisy chain, right? You're in JV, the JV, the JV, the JV. Okay. And so you got to figure that out quick too. So see a copy of it. Because if you're joint venturing with somebody, you better see what you're doing, right?
Yeah, that's
so. It's like, bro. All right. So do you like to eat food?
What's that?
What's your favorite restaurant?
Oh fuck, I don't know. American chain. I mean, I don't know. I don't like anything.
All right. You what? You go to McDonald's?
Here and there, yeah.
All right, you like cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do you like so here's the cool part. So it's like if somebody gives you a McDonald's bag, all right? You don't know what's in there. It could be a salad, it could be a burger, it could be, chicken nuggets. It could just be a Frosty. Sorry, a McFlurry, all right?
All right.
He just gives you a bag and says, "Hey, there's a burger in here." But you don't really know if it's a burger because it's kind of a light bag. Go give it to this guy. He's obsessed with cheeseburgers. You're not going to know what's in there until he opens the bag, which is him looking at the contract.
Right.
Wouldn't you rather look in the bag real quick to see what it is?
Yeah.
That's the point, man. Because guess what happens? You send the bag, and then there's a McFlurry in there, and then he's all mad at you. And you're like, why didn't you look in the bag? Same thing. The bag is the contract. You don't know what you're signing. If you JV on a deal, it could say that we agree to give everyone who's in the deal agrees to give the guy $1,000 a day for the rest of their life. You don't right?
Right.
I've seen stupid stuff. So you need to look at the contract, bro.
All right, for sure. Yeah, he's got it listed on Facebook there. He was asking like 40. Yeah, he was asking $40K for it. So, I mean, after the numbers and all that, I don't know if like something I could JV and ask $50K for. Me and my partner, whoever JV'd it, maybe get $5,000. I mean, obviously,
you can figure it out, man. Look at the contract first.
Okay. Right on, man. I think that's it for now. So I appreciate talking to you.
No worries, man. Thanks, man.
Yep. Take it easy.
Boom. All right, guys. So I'm telling you right now, this is how you find the best markets out here. That is my secrets. I revealed a lot today. Everyone's excited. Everyone says, Mark, how do I go about to get my prize? If you got your prize, man, email me. Okay. Email support@flip with Rick your contract. And then I want you to also email your assignment of contract and your check. We're going to have tiers of the winners here. Okay. If you can show me you did a check, you're going to be on the top. All right. But yeah, just email all the information there. I need the address, all that stuff just to confirm it. But yeah, guys. So remember, do me a big favor, smash the like button and subscribe. Let me answer some quick questions we got here. How high of an ARV are you willing to do? I would say about 400, 450K. Now it's multifamily, be millions, right? Fred says, what's your thoughts on drawing for dollars with high gas prices? I'm drawing for dollars more than ever because the higher the gas price, there's less wholesalers drawing for dollars in my market, which makes it easier for me. Between you and me, gas prices went from, let's be sweet, $2.50 to $5. Let's say that, okay? That just doubled the price of drawing for dollars. It's still a steal for me, and there's less wholesalers. It works for me and my company because I can afford to do it. So my thoughts are it's good for me. If you're broke, you can't afford it, sure. But let's be on. Let's be completely like 100% with everyone. All right, drawing for dollars might cost you $2-3 of gas a day. You know, you're doing 30 miles like around the city. Like, if it goes from costing you $3 a week to $5 a week, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, because skip tracing is still super expensive if you're going to do the other route. So I don't really see it as a big deal. I'm just being completely honest with you. Wildfires. I'm not going after properties that are on fire. Like, yes, I do. I don't go after properties considering there's a huge like environmental attack on it. I'll go after some fire damage properties, but like I'm not going after California distress houses. Zach, do you like Logic the Rapper? I like Logic. He's not my top 5, but he's definitely good. He can rap really fast though. But yeah. All right, guys. So let me know what you guys have. Just do me a big favor, smash the like button and subscribe. There will be a recorded video tomorrow, live video Wednesday, recorded video Thursday, live video with Rick on Friday. So we'll see you guys soon. Appreciate it. Smash the like